I think first things first, my name's Will. I'm one of the co-founders of Gravy. I've been chatting with Mike how we help agents and their aspiring first-time homebuyer clients. And the purpose of this call is to kind of walk you through what we have set up for your team, and then more so than anything, just answer questions for you all and figure out how we can be helpful. So I guess with that, I'm going to share my screen. At a high level, Gravy is a platform that builds a bridge for renters into homeownership. So my background, my co-founder's background, is actually on the rental side of the real estate world. We built mobile applications that millions of renters use every month to pay their rent and communicate with their landlords. We pretty quickly figured out that almost every renter doesn't want to rent forever. Being aspiring first-time home buyers, it's really hard to figure out where to start, let alone how to get from renting to the keys to your first home. And there's a whole bunch of things, as you know, that go into getting approved for a mortgage and ultimately become a homeowner. So Gravy is really intended to solve all of those things in one application. And to do it, we partner with lenders and agents who oftentimes are in front of aspiring home buyers, first-time renters all the time, but those folks aren't ready to buy today for a whole host of reasons. In today's market, we hear it all the time. Folks are renewing their leases for another year, waiting for mortgages to come down from 7%. They want to go house hunting next summer. We're a perfect solution for those folks to keep you all front and center while they kind of wait for the market to come back to them a little bit. Similarly, there's a lot of people who do want to buy right now, but they either don't have the savings, they don't have the credit, or for whatever other reason, they're just not capable of buying in this moment. Gravy helps those folks too. Who we are not for, which I think is important to hit off the top, we aren't the tool for the person that already has the down payment, that already has great credit, that wants to go house hunting right now. But everybody else who's not ready to buy right now for whatever reason, Gravy is a great tool. We essentially nurture and incubate those folks on your behalf. We help them save their down payment. We help them work on their credit. We help them learn about the home buying process. And then there's a layer that sort of ties everything together that we call Gravy Rewards, that really helps pull folks into home preparation earlier than they otherwise would have, and then incentivizes them to transact with you all and our partner lenders when they're ready to buy. The flagship example of Gravy Rewards is 5% back on rent, which you get to redeem towards your future home purchase when you buy with our lender partners. It's a credit on the closing costs of your mortgage. And so that's just a really unique and compelling way for our agent partners to go out and talk to new clients who aren't ready to buy right now, essentially introduce them to a tool that will save them a bunch of money on their first home purchase and help them every step of the way, with the intention really being that once your clients are ready to go house hunting, they are sort of pre-approved or pre-approvable, then we reconnect them with you and you get to go do the fun part of helping them find their first home and get the keys. We sort of do all of the heavy lifting up funnel, a lot of the hard work that occurs before you go on your first home tour. That's what Gravy is really built to solve. What you're looking at right now is Mike's landing page. This is live. This is something that you can share with folks, and each of you, Sean and Alex, Joe, you each have your own version of this. I think the link is in an email, but I can resend it after this if it's helpful. But essentially it's agents.gravy.co, first name dash last name. So you all have one of these. You can go check it out right now. And really, this is meant to be shared with your clients that you think would benefit from a tool like Gravy. They come here, this is meant to explain to them a lot of why we partnered up, what Gravy does, how it helps them, and covers many of the things that I just quickly glossed over at the beginning of the call here. Gravy Rewards, save a down payment. So the core of the app is an FDIC insured high yield savings account that is purpose built for your down payment. More than half of renters think a 20% down payment is a requirement. We all know that's not true, but if you learn that after you've spent a decade trying to save up, that's not particularly helpful. So we help you set a smart down payment goal, and then you can turn on weekly or monthly auto deposit, direct deposit from your employer. You can get gifts from friends and family towards your down payment to really chip away at that down payment goal over time and proactively move towards, whether it's 3%, 5, 10%, 20% that you're saving. You do it in your Gravy savings account. That's kind of core feature number one. Core feature number two is a fully built credit suite that focuses specifically on your mortgage credit score. So this is not the Vantage score that you see from Credit Karma or the FICO 8 or 9 that you get from your credit card company. This is a FICO 4, which is one of the 3 scores that Fannie and Freddie require lenders to use. And it's just different than the scores that consumers see everywhere else. So this is, again, purpose-built for first-time home buyers, really powerful way to not only see the score that matters, but get really useful information and tips on why your score is what it is, and then how to improve it over time. So you're at 620, you want to go to 680. We're going to show you exactly why your score is what it is today, but also let you simulate, hey, if I do this, what will happen? If I do that, what will happen, to kind of move you up and to the right in advance of applying for your mortgage. There's a whole bunch of education content throughout the app. First-time home buyers, as I mentioned, they've never done it before. So we have live chat support. We've got education modules kind of throughout the app to help answer a lot of the questions first-time home buyers have. Really offload some of that from your plate so that you can use Gravy to scale up the top of your funnel and really get in front of, in some cases, thousands of aspiring home buyers without needing to have one-on-one conversations with all of them or monthly check-ins. We do all of that for you, again, with the aim being that when someone is ready, they've got the savings, they've got the credit, they know the ABCs of home buying. We then reconnect them with you to go do the fun part, which is, with pre-approval in hand, go look at homes and redeem their rewards. The last piece, and then I'll pause for a minute because I know I'm throwing a bunch at you here. The aim of this lander, in addition to explaining what Gravy is and why we've partnered up, is to get someone to put their phone number into this box. When they do, we text them, we call it a magic link, to download the app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. When they do download the app, they get a co-branded version of the Gravy app that has, in this case, Mike's face, Mike's name, the Rise logo throughout. So he's building loyalty with his clients through this entire journey. And when they are ready to buy, they click a button and we email Mike and sort of reintroduce both parties so that you can go house hunting or whatever the case may be. It becomes a closed loop system. So folks that you send in, we ultimately send back out to you when people are ready to buy.